Ladies and gentlemen, fabulous moment. We got something special for the Beamer. We're gonna unpackage it and we will show it to you. These are the cables for the brake fluid lines, so we can attach them under the car. And one goes from the oil cylinder, from the brakes to the handbrake, and the second one goes from the handbrake to the rear caliper. So, and we finally sold this beautiful car. You have to think this one goes on here like this in the control center, and later you take this one off. Of course, it's not centered right now. So you put this one right here. You screw it in. You screw it in, and then you can just lock the rear wheels. Of course, now the pump is not going back because we don't have oil in it. We'll mount mostly like this. I think something like this. I'm not quite sure yet how we put this in. Go in like this, but normally that means this one goes underneath here, so this one is locked straight. So now we're gonna strip out the shifting knob and the handbrake, and we're gonna put in the new handbrake that I showed you before. Situation right now, we took the middle console out, and we think the previous owner smoked in the car. slightly tobacco everywhere. Now we're gonna take this one out and we're gonna flip it in. The previous owner wanted to make some nicer interior, and he put it on some fucking silicone to glue this shit in.
Faktisk.
Well guys, the situation is kind of complex. We took out all the parts. We have nearly everything back here. To mount the handbrake, I think I have to take out this here, the sealing knob. And we have to, because of all these cables, maybe if we press them a little bit down. Something like this, maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. We managed to put the e-handbrake in. We already made some notes with the pen, or you can pin it down that later sits stiff. Now we still have to manage all the cables here, and later we have to find out how we're gonna master the brake line to this point here, because like here, and then you pull this, and later when it's connected with the pressure of the brake fluid, this will go automatically back up. And now we just have to find a way to fix all of those cables. As you may see, this one is the control board where the heating system and the AC system is plugged in, and I don't want to take this out because otherwise it's gonna be a shit day in the summer when it's getting hot. So what I thought about, the first one, to put it back up here, but the cable would be not long enough. So the second thing that I thought was to put it next into here, more to the right side. And if this one fixes in there and stays in there perfectly, I still manage to put, I think I can mount the center console perfectly back in without any issues. So I still have to cut this, trim it down, and then we will see if it works. Now guys, we cut this one out. We had this beautiful Schablone here. Now you put this perfectly on here. And now we cut everything out. Then you take this away. And this is just the cap that you can put it 100% away so nobody will see it. Or don't see it as much. Et voila guys, everything fits perfectly. Here we had the clock inside, but I think now we are not able to fit it again in because of the box. Maybe if we cut this little edge off, I'm not sure, because of the length. Maybe. But here we found some solution. We fixed all the cables, we made the holes for the handbrake. You can see the holes line up. And now I bought some, I don't know how to call it in English, but this one you put this inside so we can fix it down, and this one will squeeze these together so we can mount it properly.
Push back, Lukas.
Every one of the threads in. Now we're gonna fit check. Now we test fitted everything. So now is drilling some holes. Lot of precision. So we can fit through oil line for the handbrake. Now we managed to put the copper wire down here for the brake line fluid. And now we have to attach it here in the front. Now we're gonna lower the cart for a second. That's some good stuff, ladies. We got our own car lift. Unbelievable. Still can't believe it. And it's working perfect. Hoe is het nou?
Ja.
Kriegst du denn?
Ja, dann doorgaan zo.
Ah ja,
Wenn du mir kriegst, dann kriegst
die zie ik. Down there is our copper wire. So now we're gonna put it there. Then we still have to make the brake fluid bleeding later on. Probably the handbrake should work. We still have to adjust it a little bit, but later on it should work. Hopefully. Guys, the wire is coming next to the gearbox down here. Zack. We still have to system it a little bit of the cable, the wire. And now it's up there by Velo. And he is trying to connect it, and now we have to fix out how. And later on we still have to bleed the brake fluid system, because if you have air in the fluid system, then probably the brakes are not working, or even in the maddest moment they will block completely the rear tire without you knowing it, and when it's happening it's really too late, and then you mostly and probably will crash or have an accident. And now we try to put it back on and then make the bleeding system.
All good. Nein, ich will eigentlich Scheiß gerade.
Nicht leise so.
Hey.
Auf Flughafen ist auch.
Dass er Platz hat.
Ja, Sicherheitskontrolle.
Herzlich willkommen am Flughafen von Amsterdam.
Jetzt schnell Autobahn.
Bereit? Bereit, hey joh! Bereit? Ben je zo bereit? Zeit ist es. Bist du bereit? Ich bin bereit. Bist du bereit? Is zo'n motor. Yeah. Nederlands, Nederlands. So guys, we came to Amsterdam. We have a beautiful room. It's really nice. The stairs are hidden. So if you want to go to the sleeping room, you have to go put it out, tack, and go up. It's kinda nice. And what's really funny, you have those here. I don't know, you can make some exercises or... And we have one of the most beautiful view, she told us, in the reception. But we have
Full sound system.
full sound system.
Look at
We have a nice room.
Teufel.
Thanks. Alles wieder Freitag. These are Netherlands things. Netherlands things. If you park your car, you have to be careful, otherwise you fall down.
Esperados, Hannes.
Oh Junge. Zwei direkt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex found
broke.
out why the fucking cigarettes are so expensive. 12 euros and 50 cents for one fucking
Yeah.
package of cigarette. And two
And the
and
lighter.
Freitag homo.
And a lighter, 15 euros.
Cigarettes and lighter 15 euros.
50 euros.
Coffee, some normal drinks like vitamin drinks and a little bit of bread. 66 euros.
So Notbritsche, mitten im Dom rum, ich bin ganz mitten im Dom, so ich war da ganz alle gleich Dom drin. Sieht aus der. Up.
David.
Oh ja. Sorry. How much for one night?
50 Cent.
Ist das, was ich insgesamt ausgebe?
Einmal spiele ich selbst dafür.
Sagst du ein Auto?
wieso hast du nicht denn
Weil er Gas gibt.
Schön, 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 schön. Oh.
anders hier?